Hey traders, welcome to 𝗘𝗃𝗍𝗆's Weekly Forex Forecast. As usual, we will start with dollar index, DXY. We will cover few majors along with US oil, gold, silver, and Bitcoin. The time frame that we are using here is 4 hours. So all of you who are new to 𝗘𝗃𝗍𝗆's channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and let's dive into the charts. DXY, this was amazing. And we really hope all of you guys made money last week. This was a clear structure. Market gave us this drop, this up wave, corrective move here, one more drop, and then this up wave. Do you remember that? This was the structure in the middle, and this is called running flat. And we really hope, guys, most of you remember 105 levels. After this drop, market started to push up. Do we have a proof for that? Sure. This was the forecast. Market was falling first, and then after that, we've got the up wave. Guys, those of you who are new to 𝗘𝗃𝗍𝗆's channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and I want all of you to keep watching till the end. We have a lot to cover. Anyway, after this up move, market started to correct, and we've got this up wave after an FP. Most of our premium analysis service members remember the levels, remember the forecast, and what we shared during Sunday and Wednesday live sessions. And most of them made decent profits last week. I'll show you proofs and updates once we go to pound-dollar forecast. So keep watching. What next for DXY? After this up wave, we're expecting market to correct downwards or give us a pullback before we move up again. All in all, this will be a corrective structure before the next fall. Make sense? Next for DXY, a pullback or a corrective structure downwards. After this drop, another up wave is expected. Can this one turn out to be an impulsive wave? Very possible. For now, this is what we can see. Euro-dollar, this was great. Last week we were here and we said market will push up and then it will fall after that. What behind our forecast? This was a running flat in the middle, market went up, we broke this top, and then we've got this drop. Amazing, isn't it? We really hope, guys, most of you who trade euro-dollar made money trading this down wave. And by the way, nothing is magical. It's all about your ability to read the structures correctly, understand retail traders' behavior, and market makers' footprints. And guys, wave analysis is all you need to read the charts correctly. Wave analysis will give you an edge. But the very important point here, you have to learn it correctly. Those of you who are wondering how to access our private Slack group, it's only for our masterclass course members. And those of you who'd like, you can still take the masterclass course. I'm answering this here because we've got a lot of queries regarding that. Anyway, what next for euro-dollar? All of you took this all. We hope that you made money trading this down wave. We are expecting market to give us a corrective structure for another fall. So after the completion of this corrective structure upwards, another fall is expected. If you are in the sell and still holding, you have just to manage your trade. Do not close it. How to manage it? You move stops to break even or take partial profits and move the rest at break even. Pound-dollar, this was one of our trades of the week that was covered last Sunday. And we hope all our premium analysis service members got in the sell and made money trading this down wave. Do we have a proof for that? Sure. Let me show you this.
Right. So the first one is the pound dollar. Again, pound dollar, we are going to trade it to the downside this week. Let it go back up here towards 122 and then give you a reaction. If you want to trade it from here, you can indeed do that to the downside. But in all the cases, once market break this low precisely towards 1.205, check the reaction and perhaps take 50 to 60% off. Put the rest at break even. I do not want to hear anybody telling me, T, you set this level and then I didn't take my trade off and the market has shot up from here. Okay, do not do that. Please listen to me. If you're taking this trade, that's how you need to trade it. If market is crawling to the upside here before the news and does not come down to break this low, then we will be looking for a push to the downside, and that push to the downside might be a big to the downside towards this level here. Okay, so these are the only two structures, but in all the cases, down is the trend that will be trading for pound dollar this week.
Not only that, for pound dollar, last week we were having BOE interest rate decision, and they went for 50 basis points as a rate hike. And this was the first time they went for 50 basis points since 2 decades, even though pound dollar has fallen. What next? A pullback or a corrective structure upwards for another fall. For now, looks like market will be pushing up before the next structure. So guys, to get access to our Sunday and Wednesday live sessions, you have to subscribe to our premium analysis service. All the details are in the description under this video, in the first comment, or on our website. Aussie dollar, you know that we were biased to the downside. Guys, all of you remember our forecasts, or who get in the sell for pound dollar, Aussie dollar, which is one of our trades of the month. Or you think that our forecasts are helpful? Give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Remember, your supportive comments and likes will push us to be here every single week and will help YouTube algo to show our forecasts to more traders. This is the exact way you found us. They might need help. If you have any question to me regarding structures, regarding pairs, regarding wave analysis, put it in the comment section and I will answer it. What next for Aussie dollar? After this drop, we're expecting market to correct upwards for another fall. We are still biased to the downside. For now, market just have to give us a pullback or a corrective structure upwards. Remember, this was one of our trades of the month for August. So pound dollar to the downside as trade of the week, Aussie dollar to the downside as trade of the month. Dorian, after this corrective structure, market went down. We hope that you remember this corrective structure and this fall. After this drop, anytime, market was ready to start a corrective structure. We've got 130.5 level and this up wave. After that, a corrective structure, another push up. This is expected, and most of you know that. What next? Corrective structure, one push up, and then the fall. The corrective structure is about to end. Just one push up to probably 136.50 or 137 before the drop. And guys, remember one thing. Never ever think that market cannot go higher or lower. And do not forget we trade waves, 4 golden rules. Do not over-risk, do not overtrade, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to losing position. Guys, if you follow our 4 golden rules, you will never ever break your trading account. We are here to help you, and whatever we say, any advice or tip, it will be just for your benefits. New Zealand dollar, we said this will be like Aussie dollar, and market started to fall. We've got this drop, corrective structure, another drop. What next? Market will give us a corrective structure for another fall. So we are still biased to the downside for New Zealand dollar. If you are in the sell, you move your stops and let the market unfold. Pound yen, we've got this up wave, corrective structure. This was an expanding flat, guys, and the market is moving up. After this up wave, we'll look for our sell setups. For now, let this up wave finish, and then we'll start to look for our sell setups later on. Is this wave one of our trades of the week? Are we going to buy this one? All of this will be covered in details by T this Sunday. Pound yen, guys, is one of the best pairs to trade. USOIL, this was a corrective structure here. After that, market started to fall. After this drop, we've got a corrective structure, a small one, and on Wednesday, we said another drop under 90 is very possible. We've got this drop. Now what next? After this drop, guys, we are expecting market to start moving upwards. Where this wave will be going? Above 100. So for now, the next wave and the next move is towards the upside. Gold, we've got this up wave, corrective structure, another up. Last week, we were expecting market to drop. So we were wrong for this one. Remember, no one can be right 100%, even us. And when we are wrong, we will claim it. Alright? We've got this up wave, corrective structure, one more push up. And just to give you guys one more hint, just for those who are asking, if we are wrong, that doesn't mean we are losing money. Because before we get in, we wait for our setups. We have more than 4 strategies that we teach for our masterclass course members. If we are forecasting market to drop, that doesn't mean we are jumping in and we are losing big. Now, if you will follow us blindly, you will overtrade, over-risk, trade without stop loss, add to losing positions, you will 100% break your account. So, coming back to gold, after this small corrective structure, market went up. Another drop, this was a corrective structure here, one more push up. After this up wave, market dropped. This was the move. What next? Corrective structure, another fall. All of you get in the sell from here, you move your stops and let the market unfold. 𝗘𝘃𝗲𝗿𝘆, also we hope all of you guys took this buy. After this corrective structure, this was an ending wave. It gave us a corrective structure for another push up. This was clear to us. So if you are in the buy, you move your stops and let the market unfold. What next? Correction for another push up. Also, those of you who remember this forecast, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Silver, after this corrective structure, we are expecting market to give us a bigger one before the next up wave. Wait market to give you the big corrective structure, and then you can start to look for your buy setups after that. Silver and gold, guys, looks like they are preparing for something. Bitcoin, after this up wave, market gave us a correction, another push up. All of you must remember this forecast. After that, market is correcting downwards. After the finish of this corrective structure, another up wave is expected. So wait this corrective structure to finish before you go for the next buy setup. Bitcoin is moving up for now, and our bias is towards the upside. Until something will change, our bias will remain the same. After this up wave, market gave us a corrective structure, another push up. Small correction here, one more push up. What next? Even if we get a corrective structure here, one more push up, another fall will be coming. Why another fall? We're expecting something at least similar to this one here. So we will be waiting for our sell setups for the GI. After this down wave, we will update you. For now, this is all we can say. You trade with care, do not over-risk, do not overtrade, do not jump in, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to a losing position.